Yo, it's Brian here today talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, talking about free agency yet again. This time, going to be going to the sadder side of football for the 49ers. The players, unfortunately, that we have to cut for this free agency period, mostly because of salary cap issues, but it could be due to the player having too many injuries or just being a disappointment as a whole for their career in San Francisco. So these are mostly just because of injuries, but at the same time, we do love saving money for the salary cap because we have a lot of players to definitely pay with, i.e., George Kittle and DeForest Buckner. So, yep, not my favorite time to make this video. By the way, Jimmy Ward is not on this list. He was on this list for the past couple of years now, but since he had an awesome 2019 season and I see him growing even more for the 2020 season, I expect him to be re-signed with the 49ers and stay with this team. So, there you have it right there. Anyways, going to get this video started, but before I do, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share the channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. And yeah, I'm going to get this video started. 49ers free agency period, players that they should cut for 2020. Number 3, a little bit controversial, but Dante Pettis. Kyle Shanahan, man, he did not enjoy having him this year. Pettis was in the doghouse all year long for the most part. He had one good play, that touchdown against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Other than that, nothing too crazy. He's been in no games at all. He's had limited time, and he just hasn't been happy with him in 2019. 2020, I don't know if he's going to be on this team, so that's how much a lot of unconfidence that Shanahan and probably the whole front office staff has on this guy. I'm still a fan of his personally, but with the emergence of Deebo Samuel, you got Kendrick Bourne, Trent Taylor probably making his return, also Jalen Hurd, he's going to be making his return as well. I mean, the writing is on the wall maybe for Pettis. I don't know. I mean, for me and everyone in San Francisco, you guys probably want to keep this guy, give him another shot because this is, his third year in the NFL. I'm definitely on board with that, but Shanahan, I do not know if he is on board with this guy, so I might have given up on him already. We'll see then. A little bit disappointed because he was a second rounder. He had a lot of problems with Jimmy Garoppolo. In 2018, he did have his little shining moment with C.J. Beathard / Nick Mullins, but 2019, not a good year for him, definitely. Just looking at other wide receivers playing really well, flourishing under Shanahan, and also Emmanuel Sanders. I mean, there's really no spot for him as of right now. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Shanahan will keep this guy, give him another shot. But just looking at it right now, I don't think that he wants to keep him any longer because, oh man, the body language with him and Dante, not in terms of like any fights or anything, but just, playability, not looking good at all. So Pettis, if he gets cut, I would not be surprised at all. But for me personally, I would love to give him one more shot in 2020. Number 2, running back Jared McKinnon. Man, I forgot he was on this team. That's how bad of a person I am. Some of you guys had to mention to me about having to prove himself, restructure his deal some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I just forgot he was on this team because he's been on IR for the past 2 years now. But anyways, want to talk about this guy just because of the fact he's been a big disappointment out of any of the free agent signings from John Lynch and company, just because of the fact at least everybody else like Pierre Garçon, Malcolm Smith, they were able to play some snaps for the 49ers in the regular season. This guy has not played any snaps. It's very disappointing because I was excited to see what he can do under a Kyle Shanahan offense. It was going to be exciting, but we never got to see that. 2018, he was signed by John Lynch. Not a good hiring at all. Got injured his first year, tore his ACL before the regular season, and had some lingering issues in 2019. The Super Bowl run, he was not able to play at all. So I really don't expect him to be on this team unless, as you guys said in the comments below, restructure his deal. But I don't even see that happening because I see the running backs that we have right now. You look at Matt Breida, he is a restricted free agent. You look at Raheem Mostert, Tevin Coleman potentially. Also Jeff Wilson, a little sneaky surprise for us in San Francisco. Those are competent running backs that could run the system good. They don't have any injury issues like McKinnon. And also the salary cap, that's probably the biggest reason why they would cut him. They'll save a lot of money with the cap. So, I mean, that's just the writing on the wall for him. I don't expect him to be on this team in 2020, and it sucks. I really wanted to see him thrive with Jimmy Garoppolo and company, but I guess we'll never see that ever again. McKinnon, wish you the best of luck, but I just a lot of bad luck, to be honest with you. And Lynch, this was not a good hire, but I mean, not all his fault because injuries and what have you. But yeah, he has to go, unfortunately. Number 1, the player that the 49ers have to cut the most during the free agency period 2020 is wide receiver Marquise Goodwin. This is a sad one just because the fact I love this guy, man. Him and Jimmy Garoppolo, when he got traded from New England, those two, they made magic together. You look at that tape from 2017, last couple of games, it was just awesome to see. 2018, 2019, Garoppolo tearing his ACL. 2019, there was just a lot of receivers that were just shining. Definitely. Also, he had some family emergency issues. You can't really control that, but definitely, I mean, it's been just a sad story with Goodwin. I wish he was on this team. I would love to see that magic between him and Garoppolo, man. What could have been, really. But we have guys like Deebo Samuel and Emmanuel Sanders taking over that spot in 2019. COVID-19. It just sucks. But the biggest reason for me and San Francisco probably going to cut him is not the injuries, not anything like that. It's just for the salary cap issues, so they can sign as many guys as possible, like Eric Armstead, potentially Jimmy Ward in 2020. Also next year, you have to take a look at George Kittle, DeForest, Buckner, just stuff like that. Thinking long term and just taking a small cap savings, I think that's going to be a big beneficial thing for the 49ers. Goodwin, man, I love you. I have been supporting you ever since I made this channel, to be honest with you. I mean, that's when my channel kind of took off. To see him getting potentially cut, it does suck. It does suck. I wish him and Garoppolo could have made something together, but just a lot of bad luck and just a lot of bad timing. That's it, guys. Please let me know what you guys got for cuts. I'd like to hear what you guys say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow on a Friday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day. Hot boys.